Austin here with The Real Seal, back again to talk to you about why is water coming in my basement where the walls meet the floor. The joint where the walls and the floor meet is called the Cove joint. This is something that is a cold pour, which means that first the footing was poured and dried, then the foundation was poured and dried, and then the floor was poured and dried. And all three of these pieces touch together. However, they aren't bound together. And the problem with that is that water can get through when there's pressure put upon it outside, which we call hydrostatic pressure. So those are the big terms for you. Cove joint seepage, where the floors and the wall meet. Hydrostatic pressure, water building up to force water through these little joints. And then a cold pour, a cold joint, where pieces of concrete are butted up next to each other but not poured at the same time. The reason water's coming up is because it's gathering around your house in the bowl and it's trying to rise up around, and it's looking always for somewhere to come in. And that cove joint is a real nice place for it to go ahead and slip on through into your basement. The way we take care of this is, of course, drain tile. I'll use a solid piece of drain tile here to show you as an example of how it works. If you solid, remember holes have to be down. The argument, well, if the holes are down, then the water's just going to leak out. Yeah, if the water leaks out under the pipe underneath your floor, it'll never get in your basement. No one's going to stop the water from getting into your yard or underneath your ground. We're stopping it from getting into your basement. So the idea for any French drain tile, or anytime you use a pipe like this, holes down. And you want to make sure that that pipe is graded. So what happens is that water is going to rise up. And as it builds up underneath your floor, it's going to come, hit these holes, hit the pipe, and with gravity and the pitch, it's going to run to a sump pit, which is then going to pump it up and out of the house via a discharge line. Now the obvious question is, well, isn't that still just bringing water into my house? No, it's bringing water from underneath your house and pumping it outside. Yes, there's still water under your floor. There's always been water under your floor. There will always be water under your floor. The idea is you keep it far enough underneath your floor that it doesn't rise up above your floor and flood your basement. And that's how a drain tile system works. It's basically a mitigation of water to prevent it from building up too much inside your home. Now, in order to install this, you obviously have to break up the interior of the floor, put in the sump pit. There are permits to get. It's a process. So if you're looking to get something like that done, or you're seeing some cove joint seepage and you just want to figure out what needs to be done and what's going on, well, give us a call over here at The Real Seal, where you know not everything's better when wet.